Hey guys, Sean here. Welcome back to another Frugal vlog. It is New Year's Eve day, so this is Sunday, and I decided to go out and do an adventure. Yeah, so today we're headed off to IKEA. Um, I used to work for IKEA years ago. I worked at a call center for them in Canada, and started just before the pandemic, and I think about 6 months before the pandemic hit. I worked for them for quite a while after as well. So I have no idea what to expect with an IKEA in Bangkok. Probably not a whole lot different than what it would be back home, but it is busy. It is crazy busy down here today. Okay, well, we're heading into the entrance of IKEA. This is insane. Like, I am a considerably higher in the building than I thought I would be. And it is packed. I have no idea what to expect when it comes to pricing or anything here. Oh god, they have my chocolate bars. Shit. I'll be getting a couple of those. Buy 4, get 1 free. Well, they got me already. Okay. Cinnamon bun, 39 baht. French fries. Hot veggie hot dog. I've actually had those and they were quite good. Regular hot dog. Oh yeah. Caramel soft serve. Soy ice cream for 8. It was crazy. Okay. Here we go. Wandering into an IKEA. So yeah, IKEA holds a very special place in my heart. I didn't have access to them for the longest time. Where I lived in Canada at the time, we didn't have it. And they were always opening up in places after I left. So always kind of annoyed me. But I was living in Florida, and it was around Christmas time. And I was moving into a new place. I'd had a furnished place previously, and I was getting my own place, getting my own furnishings. And so I thought, you know what, I'm just going to go to IKEA. There was one down in Fort Lauderdale. So my mom was in town. She was visiting from the Carolinas. And I called her up and I said, hey, you want to come to IKEA with me? I'm going to go do some shopping for the day. And I don't think she quite understood at the time what I meant by for the day. And I did. I meant it. And we wandered around for ages and had a blast. And I got everything I needed for my apartment. I think I paid like $500 US at the time for it. I got a futon and a whole bunch of shit. But it was just a great day. And then we ended up grabbing like the hot dogs and stuff on the way out. It was just a lovely day. And my mom and I have always talked about how much fun it was at IKEA. And so when I was living in Montreal, an opportunity came up to get a job at IKEA. I was working at a call center. IKEA was hiring. And I thought, you know what? I've always loved IKEA. I want to go give it a shot and see if I can get in. And I did. And it was a great place to work. The call center was right across the street from the store. So we could go over and have lunch at the store. We had discounts on stuff. And so it was like I'd go after work. I'd run across the street to IKEA and go shopping and get my discount on things. It was really fun. One of my favorite parts of working there was they had a cafeteria, and the cafeteria, like, you had access to breakfast, so you can have coffee, and they had all kinds of stuff out there for you in the morning. It was always included. You can go grab a coffee anytime you wanted. It was like really nice coffee. It wasn't just, garbage. And this is where I had my breaks, and like there's always people that were around. Everyone that worked there was great. I have some great friends that still work there, and so I thought, if you're going to come and do something for yourself for New Year's Eve, and to do something for the New Year, I can't think of a better thing for me to do than to hang out at IKEA and do some window shopping, because it's one of the things I love to do. I'm looking at the prices too. They don't seem outrageous. I mean, if you look at this in like Canadian dollars, saying $27,000 for something would be a little outrageous, but You got to do the conversion. Just for perspective. Yeah, we're up here a fair piece. This is glorious. I always found it funny too when I was working at IKEA, and they would have these displays, and a lot of the items that they have in the display are, you know, things from the store. So they do their best to use stuff. But we would have people calling all the time saying that they're at a store XYZ and they wanted to get certain thing that was on display, and it's not an IKEA thing. They want to know how to get it. I was like, you can't? So now this is a little different. In all the IKEAs that I've gone to, the market hall is usually on a different floor. Mind you, I've not gone to one that is in such a massive mall before. So, but this is usually where I end up doing my shopping for stuff. There are a few little things I need to get. Case in point, lint roller, 25 baht. I'll get that for sure. Don't ask. You can. I have psoriasis, so I tend to flake all the time. And so I usually was carrying a lint brush with me. That was weird. I would carry a lint brush with me in Canada all the time, and I left one there thinking, I'll just grab one when I get to Asia, and haven't found one yet. So, until today. I thought it would be in a dollar store or something. I do not need much in the way of kitchen stuff, thankfully. This has always been my favorite place to wander, not gonna lie. There is one thing I would like to try to see if I can get. They usually have like a glass tea or coffee French press type of thing. And I'm curious if they carry it here. They got them. 300 baht for this little guy. $3.99. So that's just over 10 bucks, which is about what I remember. It would be on sale all the time, and I get them. But again, I haven't been to an IKEA in a couple of years, so I know that prices changed a lot from when I was there. So my brain is remembering old pricing, not new. And the lighting in here is driving my eyes insane. It's so hard to look at everything and try to figure out the pricing because my brain is trying to do math really quickly, and it is not working very well today. Holy cow. So that was a little overwhelming for me. So my apologies if that kind of ended abruptly. Two things happened. It got really busy, and I was overwhelmed by a whole bunch of other things happening. So my apologies for that. I'm working on things. So yeah, it's all work in progress. Sometimes when I get stressed like that, my eye starts to flutter. It drives me nuts. So it started to happen when I was in there. I commented that, that the light was bothering my eyes. And this eye just started to just freak out. It only happens under stressful situations, so I don't know what it is. If you're wondering what I'm doing, coffee. I got 2 hot dogs, 1 coffee. It's your IKEA coffee. And I just got the regular hot dogs. I didn't go for the veggie. These were 15 baht a piece. They look odd. The buns are really soft. They're not North American buns. The hot dog, it's kind of got like a yellowy tint to it. You see, I put ketchup and mustard on it. I tried to. The units for pumping were not. I think that they've been well used today. Okay. I heard that this would happen to you when you come over to Asia, that you will start to miss things from back home. I'm not really. I absolutely love the food and everything here, but this was a mad rush of just nostalgia. I don't eat a whole lot of hot dogs back home, but the ketchup, mustard, and the bun and everything just kind of hit the right combination for me. Mm. You don't know you want a thing until you have a thing. Ugh. Yeah, so I guess this is usually the time of year where people kind of mull over and decide about, making New Year's resolutions and, all the things that they've done in their life. Blah, blah, blah. I don't make New Year's resolutions, never have. I don't find it to be a very useful thing to do. But what I do is kind of make plans for the year, things that I would like to see myself do. And I'm doing it. This trip is something I have wanted to do for decades. I've been saving for this, trying to, for the past 10 years. I was able to finally save up money over the course of the last couple of years to set aside for this. Funny enough, the working at IKEA was kind of the impetus for me to plan this trip. When I was doing my training at IKEA, there were all these, videos that you were watching of other locations and, where they get their products from. And I thought it would be amazing to be able to go and travel and visit some of the other IKEAs and as an employee, kind of see what I could do. So that was like a nagging thing in the back of my head. I was like, oh God, it was so cool. And if there was like a new IKEA opening up someplace, if I could go to it when I was working there. And then literally within a few days of me arriving in Bangkok, I heard that this was happening. Now I was thinking of coming here when it first opened, but I just knew the crowds would be insane. And knowing again myself, even today, a few weeks after it's been opened, I'm overwhelmed by it. But I do not regret coming. It's nice to have something here that's a memory from back home. Like I mentioned, I have a lot of really good memories working at IKEA. I have a lot of good memories of going to IKEA. So IKEA has always been like this kind of fun place for me. I did not end up getting the lint thing because again I got overwhelmed and I just wanted to leave. So I went back and put it back on a shelf and then came out and I wanted to grab the hot dogs because look at that. That hot dog looks so different inside. It's a very firm hot dog. The flavor is bang on. Oh my God. So I'm very tempted to get an ice cream on the way out. I will see. We're gonna try ice cream. It's a serve yourself. Insert, wait for change. 8:10. Okay. Cone and thing. Okay, let's see. I failed miserably. 8 baht for soft serve ice cream with the machine. I didn't have to wait in line. Oh my God, that's good. I'll come back here again just for this. I have way too many things. I have coffee, I have ice cream, and I have a camera. Guess what's going to be put away? The camera. I'm going to go and enjoy a little wander. Oh, I just realized that I failed to record an outro. I finished my ice cream. I wandered around the area for a little while. The section where the IKEA is, the Ecosphere, that is fairly close to the Terminal 21 that I filmed my first Bangkok video in. So I actually wandered back over to Terminal 21. I don't know, it's like a 10-15 minute walk from the IKEA. So I just wandered around and had a fun time and just went inside, and it was packed. Everywhere is packed today. I'm back almost to home, so I'm at nearby the Sukhumvit Square. And I got off the subway or the metro or the monorail, the wrong line. Not the wrong line, the wrong station section, so you can go either one way or the other. They're not linked. So I have a little bit further of a walk than previously, but I don't mind. I'm going to go and wander into the Sukhumvit Square. I have to get a few little bits and pieces for breakfast in the morning, and then go and call it a night and edit my video, because I know one thing: I am not going out tonight. I don't party. I don't celebrate New Year's Eve. I don't. None of that stuff. It doesn't do a thing for me. So I have absolutely zero interest in being surrounded by crowds and people and all the other stuff. So I'm more than happy to load up a movie, make a cup of tea, and call it a night. I know, I'm lame, but I don't mind. Anyway, I haven't been doing this very much, so I apologize. So if you haven't missed it, it's back. Well, when I remember. If you do happen to like my content, feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. Always appreciated. There is going to be a link, I think it's over here, another video if you are so inclined and you want to continue watching and see something else. I will be posting a new schedule Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday is the plan. 4 vlogs a week. I'm working my way up to daily. I think that's kind of where I'm headed. I don't know yet. It's a lot of work. But anyway, I love doing this. Yeah, I'll see you guys very soon in our next one. Take care, everybody. Bye.